guys a minute before we get started. Man, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough, and it is what it is. You guys already know, man. We don't sugarcoat nothing over here. You know what I mean? Man, it is what it is. Man, family, we're gonna get started. Again, we're talking about um your ego got you messed up. You know what I mean? Your ego has you trying to set this other phone down. So don't be ringing. Your ego got you messed up. What's up with you, Garrett? What's up with you, Labana? Bay, peace unto you. Um, Chanel King, what's up with you? Man, we're gonna get started, man. Your ego has you messed up. Your ego has you messed up. Your ego got you twisted, you know, twisted. And the sad reality is that the great majority of us, we have no understanding how we're so egotistical. You know what I mean? What's up with you, Denise? You tell somebody, man, you're egotistical, and the first thing they think is, man, I'm not arrogant, I'm not da da da, and they completely miss it. They completely miss the fact that, man, they're led by their ego, they're controlled and manipulated by their ego. What am I talking about? Your ego don't give two fucks whether you're arrogant or whether you're insecure. Your ego don't care. Your ego don't give a damn if you a hoe or if you a crackhead. Your ego don't give a damn if you're suicidal, if you're depressed, if you're the president as a CEO. Your ego don't give two fucks about none of that shit. Your ego just wants to be in control of your life. Whatever you do with your life, your ego don't give a fuck. What's up with you, Paul? I'm glad you could make it, brother. Your ego don't give a damn what you do with your life as long as you leave your ego running your life. We got to catch that. We got to understand that. Again, your ego don't give a damn whether you ever deal with your issues or not. Matter of fact, your ego don't even want you dealing with your trauma. Your ego don't want you dealing with your daddy issues. Your ego don't want you dealing with your abandonment issues, your codependency, your low self-esteem, your self-hatred. Your ego don't want you dealing with none of that shit. So your ego will have you twisted and focused on other shit. Your ego have you fixated on religion. Oh, I'm just good as I am, and I'm just saved by grace, and da, da, da. And you ain't healing shit. You ain't fixing shit. We're going there today again. This is gonna be rough. This is spiritual boot camp. And we've got to grow the fuck up. We've got to stop playing these fucking childish games. So again, your ego don't give a damn what you do with your life, as long as it's the master of your life. As long as it can continue to manipulate you and control you, that's all your ego wants. That's what your ego wants, is to be able to control your life. You sitting there and you fixated on dudes ain't shit and guys ain't da 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 and guys ain't like men in the old days and da da da. These sorry ass lame ass dudes da da da. Your ego don't give a fuck what you talking about. You can say all the shit you want about guys. You can say all the shit you want about women. How women are hoes, women are gold diggers, women that your ego don't get two fucks about what you talking about. But as soon as you sit there and start talking about, man, I need to grow the fuck up emotionally. Man, I need to start healing my trauma. I need to start fixing my shit. I need to start looking at me. Why am I so fucking judgmental? Why am I such a fucking homophobe? Why do I hate Hispanics or hate whites? Or why do I hate seeing black guys with other ethnicities? Why do I hate da da da? Why do I? As soon as you start doing that shit, as soon as you start doing the real work, the real spiritual work, oh, now your ego got a motherfucking problem. Your ego gonna have all the fucking problems with you. As soon as you get fixated on that, I gotta fix me. I ain't got time for no other bullshit. I ain't got time to be worried about this baby mama over here, that baby daddy. I ain't got two fuck. I get two fucks about what they got going on in their life. I don't give a damn about what Donald Trump got going on. I don't give a damn what the Democrats got going on. I got to fix me. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the distractions. I don't get. I'm a diehard Laker fan. I'm a diehard Raider fan. And the Lakers just lost to fucking Minnesota. What kind of bullshit is that? But I don't give two fucks about that. You know what I mean? I don't give two fucks if the Lakers out the fucking playoffs. Why? There's so much more important shit that needs to take place in our fucking life. We give so much more concern and priority to these motherfuckers that don't know we fucking exist. Then we spend that energy on fixing us. We give all of our energy, all of our time to all these other people, all these other entities that don't even know you're walking the fucking planet, that couldn't tell you from Adam, that couldn't tell you from anybody else walking next to you. You know all about their fucking life. You know when their first album came out. You know when their next album coming out. You know who their first baby daddy is, who their baby mama. You know all this shit. What movies they don't came out with. You know all this shit about these motherfuckers. You invest all that time and energy into learning about these people. And these people don't even know your ass fucking breathing. If you died tomorrow, these motherfuckers wouldn't know. If you die tomorrow, these motherfuckers ain't sending shit to your family. Ain't saying sorry, ain't saying rest in peace, ain't saying shit about you. We've got to grow the fuck up. We're talking about the ego. And see, the trick is your ego will make you think that you are good. Your ego will make you think, well, I might not be perfect, but I'm better than that motherfucking hole over there. At least my ass ain't out there turning tricks and da 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 da. I'm not dogging guys out, so I got a good heart. And da da da. And your ego will have you comfortable in your fucking ignorance. Your ego will have you comfortable living beneath your means. Your ego will have you comfortable living in mediocrity. You came here to be the best version of you. You can't be the best version of you until you bring your ego under fucking control and stop being led by your fucking ego. I say it again. So many of us were controlled by our ego instead of us controlling our ego. We don't know how to control our ego. We don't even know that that's a thing. That you can actually put in the motherfucking work and take control of your fucking ego. And again, that's why we live such depressing, sad, mediocre fucking lives. Where we walk around and we don't have no fucking power to change anything. That's why we walk around feeling fucking powerless and hopeless. That's why we walk around with fear and anxiety about what the fuck is gonna happen in the future. That's ego shit. Your ego wants you walking in fear. Why? Because as long as you're walking in fear, you can't be who you came here to be. As long as you walk in fear, you ain't on the vibration you're supposed to be operating on. Again, your ego don't give a damn what you do with your life. As long as you ain't on the vibration and frequency that you're supposed to be on. See, as long as you're jealous, as long as you're bitter, as long as you're unforgiving, as long as you're hateful, you're bitter. Your ego is cold. Your ego keep you fixated on, man, you going to heaven. Oh man, look at how much money you got, and look at what you're doing with your life, and you got all these education and all this superficial shit that don't mean shit in the grand scheme of life. Your ego will have you twisted and fixated on that stupid shit. And that'll make you think that you're successful. Oh, look at type of car I got. And man, I got the latest bling bling, and I'm always getting the newest bags and and all this other stupid shit. And that'll have you convinced that you're okay. That'll have you convinced that you're anointed. That'll have you convinced that you're living your fucking best life. When in reality, you ain't nowhere close to living your fucking best life. Your money, your job, your career, your education ain't got shit to do with you living your best fucking life. We can't understand that that's a distraction used by your ego to keep you stuck. And when I mean stuck is you're not looking at the real stuff. You're not looking at what's really important in life. You're not really tackling the real issues. There's always been war. The world has always been at war. People have always been at war with each other. Is it sad about what's going on in Palestine? Yeah. But it's no more sad about what's going on in Palestine than any other fucking war, any other country that's having people die. We've got to grow the fuck up, and that's a fucking distraction. I don't get two fucks about how many people are dying in Palestine when you got the same number of people dying here in the fucking America in the streets. That's what I'm saying. The Palestinians' lives ain't more important than American lives. American lives ain't more important than Palestinian lives, or Russian lives, or Chinese lives. We got to grow the fuck up, and we're being distracted with stupid shit. We've been divided. We've been dumbed down, and that's all ego shit. We get so caught up in what's going on in other countries. We got to grow the fuck up. We have no fucking clue how many people, and I've done reports on this, of how many kids are taken every fucking year in America. Fuck other countries. In America, you have over 500,000 kids that go missing every fucking year. Look the shit up. All you gotta do is Google it. Over 500,000 kids, excuse me, over 800,000. Over 800,000 kids go missing in America every single fucking year. And this is supposed to be the greatest country in the world. This is supposed to be the most powerful nation in the world. And we got 800,000 babies going missing every fucking year, and it has been that way for years. But we want to be so self-righteous and judgmental about what the fuck is going on in other countries. America leads the world in incarceration. America leads the world with rape and violence. How the fuck are we gonna talk about what's going on in other countries? We've got to grow the fuck up. And I don't even get so fixated with the shit that's going on here in America. Why? Because I can't control that shit. I can't control what's going on in fucking Chicago. Hell, I can't control what the fuck is going on right here in fucking New York. But what I can control, what I'm supposed to control, is me. What I can control, what I'm supposed to control, is my ego, my perspective of life. What I can control, what I'm supposed to control, is my state of peace. You got to grow the fuck up and understand this. We've got to grow the fuck up and stop being distracted with stupid shit. Yes, it's sad that these people are dying. Yes, it's sad that these kids are gone missing and the families and they're suffering and that. I get that. But don't allow that to rob you of your fucking peace. Don't allow that to rob you of your fucking joy. Don't allow that to distract you from why you fucking came here. We gotta grow the fuck up. We gotta grow the fuck up. And the sad truth is, so many of us think we're fucking woke already. So many of us think we got Christ consciousness. So many of us think we got Buddha consciousness. So many of us think we got God consciousness. So many of us swear that our third eye has been opened, not even understanding. It's a trap of the fucking ego. That's ego bullshit. They keep you from being real, authentic with yourself. That's ego bullshit. They keep you from healing and fixing your shit. We got to grow the fuck up. How is your ego distracting you from being who you came here to be? How is your ego mind fucked you? How often have you thought down, I don't deserve to be loved? Nobody's gonna love me. Nobody's gonna validate me. Nobody's gonna cherish me. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too dark. I'm too light. I'm too fat. I'm too small. That's all ego shit. I don't have enough money. I didn't come from the right family. I grew up on the wrong side of town. We got all this shit, ego, that keeps us from walking in our true authority. We have all this shit that keeps us from fulfilling our true purpose. And so we get twisted and we think that our purpose is to run around and save Gaza. We think that our purpose is to run around and push women's lib. We think that our purpose is to push this fucking conservative bullshit. We think that our purpose is to push this liberal bullshit. We think that our purpose is to push this fucking Christianity or any other fucking religion. That's not your fucking purpose. Your ego is playing games with you. Your ego has got you fucked up and distracted from what's fucking real. We gotta grow up. Anytime you're tearing yourself down, that's ego. Anytime you're putting yourself down, that's ego. Anytime you're walking in arrogance and pride, that's ego. Anytime you're walking in low self esteem and self hatred and a lack of confidence, that's ego. Anytime you walk in judgment of anybody else, of anything else, that's ego. That's ego. Yeah, that's ego. That's ego. And the trip is, oh God help us. The ego don't give a damn whether you're a nice person. The ego don't give a damn if you're giving money to the poor. Your ego don't give a damn if you're courteous to others. You could be nice and sweet. You could be loving and compassionate and still been fucked over by your ego. Because again, your ego don't give a damn. Your ego just don't want you dealing with you. And so many of us, because we're nice, because we're giving, we think we're all that. Because we're good-hearted people, we think that we're really better than what we really are. And so we won't do the fucking spiritual and emotional work to become better. And we don't even understand that our ego is leading us astray, that our ego's got us right where it wants us, twisted. And because we're so nice, because we're so compassionate, because we're so giving, we tend to think, man, this is God's work, and da 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 da. And you're not healing. You're not growing up emotionally. You're just a nice sucker. You're just a giving, compassionate, loving sucker who's doing everything for everybody else, but ain't did shit for you. And when you really get down to the heart of the matter, it's because you don't love you. It's because you don't love you. Because you don't value you. That's why you keep ignoring yourself. That's why you won't do the fucking real work. Because you don't love yourself like you say you do. So many of us, we operate in fear, not understanding that again, that's the trap of the ego, operating in fear. We don't want to do the shadow work. We don't want to dive deep into the subconscious thoughts and fears that we have because we're terrified of what we're going to find. We're terrified of looking at the man and the woman in the mirror. We're terrified of turning the motherfucking light on and seeing our true, authentic nature. We're terrified of not being able to meet the expectations of being the best version of ourselves. And so many of us don't even try. We completely settle in life. What's up with you, Alton? Antoine, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Welcome to the Tri Family. We settle. We settle out of fear because we don't want to do the work. Our egos convinced us that it's not that it's serious. It's not that important. You don't have to worry about that stuff. You don't have to fix that stuff. You don't have to focus on your trauma and your issues and your insecurity. You don't have to deal with that stuff. All of that stuff happened to you as a kid. Let that shit go. And so your ego keeps you trapped in that bullshit. Your ego keeps you trapped in that trauma bond. And some of us, so many of us actually, will put on nice clothes. We'll exercise and we'll take care of our physical body while never doing a damn thing for our emotional body. Catch that. We'll spend more time, more energy, more money on maintaining this physical body than we will with our emotional well-being. And that's the shit we don't want to talk about. That's the shit we're scared of. And so the ego has you convinced as long as you look like you're successful, as long as you look like you got your shit together, as long as your finances say you got your shit together, you're good. You're good. You look so successful. Oh, you're so fucking handsome. You're so fucking beautiful. And da 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 da. Man, look at that fat ass. And look at those titties and that. Man, you bad as fuck. And nobody knows that you're fucking twisted emotionally. We're looking at the package, and the package is bad as fuck. And then I take some time to get to know you, and it's like, oh my fucking God, are you really this fucking crazy? Are you really this fucking twisted? Are you really this fucking stupid? You look good. And then you open your mouth, and we see and hear how twisted you really are. You open your mouth, and we really hear the pain and the trauma coming out. And the thing is, I know some of you guys are, you get distracted with some of these trolls here and that thing, putting in all the stupid shit. That's how life is. I don't give a fuck about these raggedy ass fucking trolls saying stupid ass shit because that's how life is. Life is always gonna throw you fucking distractions to get you to get caught up in their bullshit. As long as you're caught up on their bullshit, you can't take that same type of energy and invest it in you. As long as you're caught up in the fucking trolls, you're not paying attention to what you're supposed to be focused on. As long as you listen to these raggedy ass politicians and these lying ass fucking preachers and everybody else, you're not paying attention to your God, to source, to the universe. And so you're gonna have distractions no matter where you go. That's part of growing the fuck up emotionally. And so, man, I don't give a fuck about your ass. You said the fuck you, man, I'm fixated on me. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Out of all due respect, fuck you. I'm focused on me. I love me. I want to grow. I'm sick and tired of being fucked up. I'm sick and tired of carrying this fucking baggage. I'm sick and tired of carrying the trauma that I've been carrying. I'm sick and tired of carrying this fucking broken heart. I'm sick and tired of being frustrated and depressed and angry and bitter. I'm sick and tired. And once you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, there ain't no fucking distraction gonna stop you from growing the fuck up. Once you get to that place of I'm sick and tired, once you get to that place of man, I'm fed up, nothing, no one can stop you from growing the fuck up emotionally. No one. We just allow all these people and things to distract us. And it is what it is. Your ego wants you to be distracted so it can continue to control your life. And that's why it's there. And that's why we're always at war with ourselves. We're always at war with ourselves. Why? Because our gut, our intuition is trying to communicate with us and tell you, man, get your fucking shit straight. But your ego is telling, you, man, you good, you good, you good. Man, they tripping. Fuck you. And so that's why we have these fucking wars within ourselves. That's why we have these struggles going on internally. Because my gut instinct, my intuition is trying to guide me on the right path, but my fucking ego is telling me, man, you ain't got to do all that. That's not even important. That's not even serious. Man, let that shit go. They tripping. They wilding out. Man, look at her ass. Come on, come on, come on. Man, look at. Hey, let's go watch the basketball game. Let's go get drunk. Let's go get this money. And everything that we go through in life, everything that we go through in life, our intuition, our gut instincts, is trying to guide us and teach us. But we've been so programmed to suppress them, to ignore them, and listen to the fucking ego. He said, yeah, We've been programmed to ignore the spiritual component of who we are. We've been programmed to dismiss and minimize our intuition and our gut instinct and to choose the fucking ego, our mind, every fucking time. This is why your heart and your mind can be at fucking war. And we don't get that. We don't understand that. How can I be so twisted in my thoughts and my feelings? How can I be so twisted with what my intuition and my gut is telling me as opposed to what my mind and my logic is telling me? My gut is saying do woo do do, but my mind is saying that's fucking stupid. That's fucking crazy. That don't make no fucking sense. And so we don't do it because we follow our mind. We follow our ego. We're slaves to the ego. I'm a big Star Wars fan, huge Star Wars fan. And then you really look at the Jedi, the whole thing with the Jedi is I got to bring my mind, I got to bring my ego under fucking control and to learn to trust the force, my instinct, my intuition. We've got to grow the fuck up. You're going to always have that war going on within you until you grow up emotionally, spiritually, and bring your ego under control. This is our life journey. This is our life journey. This is why we're here. We're not here to push fucking Christianity. We're not here to push some other fucking agenda. We're not here to push what's going on in fucking Afghanistan, Russia, Tibet, or any of those other fucking countries. We're here to grow the fuck up emotionally and spiritually. Everything outside of that can be a distraction. And most of the times it is a distraction. I don't give a damn how good it seems. Your ego does not give a fuck about you. You got to learn that. Your ego is not your fucking friend. Your ego has never been your fucking friend. Your ego will always have you living beneath your means. Your ego will always have you living and operating in lack. Your ego will never let you walk in your true power and your true authority. It's going to fight you every step of the way. It's going to try to trip you up and trap you every way it can. And for guys, 99% of the time is with a fucking woman. And for women, it's with a guy. So we become hurt by our daddy, our mamas, our aunties, our uncles, our cousins, our siblings, and everybody else. And so now we start looking at people differently. I don't really trust you. I don't really trust you. I'm not going to be authentic with you. I'm not going to keep it 100% real with you because you might take it and use it against me. You might take it and, man, hurt my feelings with it. You might take it and throw it back in my fucking face. And the truth is, God help us. You don't just distrust other people. You don't trust yourself. That's the real shit right there. You don't trust yourself. You don't even really like yourself. You don't even love yourself. And everything that other people do that hurts you is God, universe, source's way of trying to show you how you're treating yourself. Let me explain. Every single one of us, every single one of us, have a little kid, have a little boy, a little girl within us. Every single one of us. And so, whatever issues you have with other people, the external shit, that's really what's going on within you. Whatever issues you got going on externally, whether it's with the Republicans, whether it's with Czechoslovakia or whatever the fucking country's name is now. I don't mean no disrespect by it. But whatever you got issues you got going on over there, whatever issues you have with Palestine and Israel and Iran and Iraq and Korea and China, that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking superficial. The real of the motherfucking matters, those are the same issues you got going on within you. But you're not emotionally mature enough to see it because your ego has you distracted and fixated on everybody else. You'll sit there and talk about all the dudes that's abandoned you. You'll sit there and talk about all the dudes that have played you, all the dudes that's ran game on you, all the dudes that's taken advantage of you, all the dudes that's violated you and beat you down emotionally and physically, and da 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 da. And you'll sit there and talk about all the fucking skankish ass fucking women that dogged you out and took your money and just cheated on you and da 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 da. All this other stupid ass shit. You'll talk about your daddy abandoning you. You'll talk about your mama ignoring you and minimizing you and always arguing with you and always competing with you. And then you have all this other shit to be fixated on, to be distracted with. And the truth is, everything that you have a problem with externally is a problem that you have internally. But your ego won't let you see that. And so the ego keeps you at war and distrusting other people and groups and entities when that's not really the fucking problem. That's just the fucking distraction. That's just a mirror to show you what's fucking going on within you. But because you can't see it as a mirror, it is now a distraction to you. What Jimmy Bob did to you and Betty Jean did to you, it's only a distraction to you because you don't have the emotional, spiritual maturity to recognize, wait a minute, they're a mirror to me, showing me how I treat me. They're a mirror to me. Show me how I've ignored that little girl within me. They're a mirror to me. Show me how I've ignored and dismissed and minimized and abandoned that little boy within me. Because I've been looking to be validated by everybody else. My God, that little boy within me has been calling my fucking name my whole fucking life. And I've abandoned him. I've rejected him. I've dismissed him. I've minimized him. I shut him the fuck down. Why? Because I was distracted. I needed validations from others. I needed all this external validation. I needed all this external love. Tell me how your ego has you fucked up. Your ego convinces you you got to go do all this shit to be loved by everybody else. Your ego has you convinced you got to dress a certain way. You got to achieve certain status to be accepted and loved by everybody else. When that little boy, when that little girl within you has been calling your name your whole life, that little boy, that little girl has been crying to you, telling you, I love you, I got you, I'm here for you. I'll never lead you astray. I'll never abandon you. I'll never lie to you. I'll never hurt you. But you can't hear them. You don't want to hear them because you're distracted with all the external bullshit. You're distracted with the pain and the trauma of external people. And so you grow up ignoring that little kid inside. You grow up pouring all your love and energy into other people, but you never learned how to pour that love internal. You never learned how to spend time with that little kid inside of you. You never learned how to get to know them, how to be connected with them. You never learned how to be at one. That's why you have no peace. That's why you have no joy. It don't matter what you do external. If you're at war with that little kid inside of you, you're not one. You're not living your best life. If you're ignoring and minimizing and dismissing the significance and importance of that little kid inside of you, how the fuck can you all of a sudden get pissed off that other people are treating you the same way you're treating that little kid inside of you? Help me understand this shit. I got time today. You're mad because these people won't recognize you. You're mad because these people don't see your true intent. You're mad because these people can't see your heart. You're mad because these people can't see your motives. You're mad because these people don't value you. You're mad because these people won't embrace you. You're mad because these people won't spend quality time with you. But you won't do the same shit with yourself. You won't do the same shit you're accusing everybody else of. You won't do it for you. But then you get pissed and angry because other people won't do it for you. How your mind, how your ego has you twisted. Your ego has you convinced, oh God, help me, that you're a victim. Your ego has you convinced that you're a victim of other people's ignorance. You're a victim of other people's greed. You're a victim of other people's bullshit. When the truth is, you're a victim of self hate. You're a victim of sabotaging yourself. You're a victim of not loving yourself. You're a victim of not spending quality time with yourself. You're a victim of not getting to know you. the real you. And that little boy, that little girl within you is the real motherfucking you. It's about to get heavy now. God help us. The you that you see, the you that you know, is the traumatized you. The you that you know is the twisted version of you. The you that you know is the damaged version of you. That's not the real you. That's not the real you. The real you is not the young lady that you've grown to or the young man that you've grown into based on all the circumstances that you've gone through, whether it's molestation, rape, abandonment, physical beatings, whatever, drug abuse, alcoholism, incarceration. None of that shit fucking matters to the real you. All that shit only matters to the damaged version of you, the twisted version of you, the distracted version of you. You gotta catch this. The real you, the real you is perfect. You said it again, because I know that went over your head. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you can accept that. The real you is perfect. The real you is love. There is no I gotta heal the real me. There is no I gotta fix the real me. The real you is perfect. But you keep looking at the damaged version of you and thinking that's you. This flesh right here, this bald head. This is not me. This is just the shell that the real me dwells within. This is just the shell to get the real me around. The real me is down here, my gut. The real me is my soul. That's my energy. We got to grow up. And I know that this is going to go over a lot of people's head. And it is what it is. I'm not mad at you. It just ain't your time to hear it, to receive it yet. The real you is perfect. The real you don't need to be fixed. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the real you. But your ego won't let you see that. Your ego won't let you believe that. Again, because our ego has us thinking, man, I got to spend all this money on these fake titties. I got to spend all this money on this fake ass. I got to spend all this money on going to the gym and working and taking all these pills and all this other shit to get pumped up. Because I want to be attracted to these women. I want to be attracted to these guys. I want them to see me. I want them to see the best me. And so we get all dolled up. We get all faked up. And we put on this fucking costume. And I show you a clown version of me. I show you the damaged me. Because I don't even know that the real me exists. And so I try to present to you me with all my faults and flaws, all my quote unquote character defects. And I tried to hide all that shit. I tried to sweep all that shit up under the fucking rug so you never hear about it. So you'll never see it. When the truth is, that's not the real me. But I won't allow you to see the real me because I won't look at the real me. We got to grow up. We got to grow up. And it's so hard because our ego has us fixated on everything but the real. Our ego has us so fixated on stupid shit. I'm 55. I'm not as strong as I used to be. I don't have the energy that I used to have. My eyes aren't as great as they used to be. But we get fixated on this stuff as opposed to the real me. And this is why the great majority of us have no fucking clue what intimacy is about. It's about to get heavy. God help us. We have no fucking clue what intimacy really is. We think intimacy is just having sex. We think the intimacy is about just hugging each other and caressing each other and this other stupid ass bullshit. Because we won't grow the fuck up emotionally and spiritually. Intimacy is into me see. Intimacy. I'm allowing you to see into me. I'm allowing you to see the real me. I'm allowing you to be connected with the real me. Intimacy is not about just fucking. The intimacy is not about just holding each other and all this stupid shit. Intimacy is a connection. It's a connection where we become vulnerable with each other. We become one with each other. My soul is connected to your soul, which means that my kid inside of me is connected to the kid inside of you. That's intimacy. There's a- In the Bible, again, I'm not a Christian at all. In the Bible, Jesus' mother, Mary, before Jesus was born, Mary was pregnant with Jesus. She went to go to see her cousin Elizabeth. Elizabeth was John the Baptist's mother. John the Baptist was Jesus' cousin. Indeed, neither one of the boys were here. They were in their mother's womb. But their energy, the vibration, the connection was there. Mary came to Elizabeth. The Bible says that John, in his mother's womb, leaped with joy. He knew who Jesus was before Jesus came out of his mama's womb. He knew who Jesus was before Jesus said anything. He knew who Jesus was before Jesus had a name. Intimacy. I'm in alignment with your spirit. I'm in alignment with your soul. I don't give a damn how you look externally. That's just skin and bones. My soul is connected to your soul. I'm not distracted on what color you are. I'm not distracted by whether you're male or female. I'm not distracted by the color of your eyes, any of that other bullshit. How kinky your hair is, how straight. None of that stupid ass shit fucking matters. My soul is connected to your soul. My soul ain't got a color. Your soul ain't got a color. My soul ain't got a fucking ethnicity. Your soul ain't got a fucking ethnicity. Our souls ain't got no fucking race. Our souls ain't got no fucking gender. We've got to grow the fuck up. Intimacy. Intimacy. It's one of the most powerful things that you can do. One of the most powerful things that you can be a part of. Intimacy. Where you're completely authentic. You're not hiding shit. You're not faking shit. You're allowing them to see the real you. And they're allowing you to see the real them. Not just see, but be connected. This is why so many relationships don't last. Because we think having sex is making love. We think having sex is intimacy. We think just talking is intimacy. Yes, talking can be a part of intimacy, but real intimacy, I ain't got to say shit. You ain't got to say shit. Jesus and John the Baptist didn't say shit, and they connected. They recognized each other. I know this is deep. I know this is too heavy for some of you. And it is what it is. We got to grow up. We got to understand, man, look at all the ways our ego has fucked us. Look at all the ways our ego has kept us distracted on stupid ass superficial shit. We think, I don't want to be authentic with you. I don't want to be real with you because I don't want you to see my pain and my trauma. I don't want you to see the hell that I've gone through. Why? Because I don't know if you're going to judge me. I don't want you to see the pain and the hell that I've gone through. Why? Because I don't know if you're going to still like me. I don't want you to see my pain and my trauma because I don't know if you're going to think that I'm fucking crazy. I don't want you to see my pain and my trauma because I don't know if you're going to abandon me too. I don't want you to see my pain and my trauma because I don't know if you're going to use it as a fucking tool to hurt me and manipulate me. Because we think this damaged body, we think our past experiences make us us. Our past experiences has just been ways that universe source, God the Most High, has tried to get your motherfucking attention, to get you to grow the fuck up emotionally and spiritually. But you won't pay attention. You won't fucking listen. And so your past pain, your past trauma become your new present pains and trauma. The cycles keep repeating themselves. You keep jumping in and out of damaged fucking relationships. You keep jumping in and out of sorry jobs because you never learned the lesson. You never learned the lesson. And you keep blaming everybody else for why you won't grow the fuck up emotionally. You keep blaming everybody else as to why you're so fucked up. And the truth is, the real you is not fucked up. Never has been. This damaged, twisted version of you is only fucked up because your ego, because your ego, because you won't grow the fuck up and heal and understand who the fuck you really are. That's why you're twisted. That's why you got low self-esteem and self-hatred. That's why you have depression and suicidal thoughts and anxieties and fears and all because your ego keeps fucking with you. Because you won't grow the fuck up emotionally, spiritually, and bring your fucking ego under control. You're a fucking slave to your fucking ego and you don't even know it. You can run around here talking about how woke you fucking are. You can run around here talking about how free you are and all this other stupid ass bullshit. You're a fucking slave to your fucking ego. And it is what it is. It is what it is. And so, as you begin to heal this version of you, you begin to understand wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hmm, I've always been perfect. And what I mean by that, I want you guys to pay attention to the yin yang up there. Thank you, Shores, for showing me this. The yin yang, the black and the white. That's us. That's us. See, that little kid inside of you, that little boy, that little girl within inside of you, that's pure, that's righteous, that's love, unconditional love. That's the white version up there. This twisted part of us, this damaged part of us, yeah, we're the dark part up there. That's all. What we have to understand is that when I begin to heal, I'm able to see the real me. I can't see the real me damaged. I can't see the real me been twisted. I can't see the real me been fixated in a victim, fixated on everybody else's bullshit. I can't see the real me being judgmental of everybody else's shit. I can't see the real version of me being distracted with the dumb shit. I can only see the real me by being authentic, by being real with me and going with that. And see, the trip is most people aren't willing to do that. Most people aren't willing to do that. It's like been on social media. Most people get on social media platforms like this, and they'll act big as fuck. They'll act bad as fuck. They'll say some of the most disrespectful, stupid ass shit because they could fucking hide. But they won't be that way in real fucking life. Catch, you gotta catch this. These same people that see you in real life ain't gonna say stupid ass shit that they say hide on fucking social media. Because they don't know what your capabilities are. They don't know if you have the capability of taking them in their fucking throat. They don't know if you packing some shit and you're gonna split their motherfucking wig. You know what I mean? And so people get on social media and they'll wild the fuck out. But then person to person, they cower the fuck down and humble themselves because they really know I'm not really about that motherfucking life. But I don't want you to know I'm not about that life. So I'm not even gonna approach you about this shit in real life. And this is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do with ourselves. We put up this image of being together. We put up this image of how we want the people to see us. We'll put up this image of being dressed real nice. We'll put up this image of having muscles and being tatted up. We'll put up this image of being successful. We'll put up this image of talking polite and being respectful. We'll put up this image of being righteous. We'll put up this image of being educated because we want people to see us that way. Because the truth is, we're really insecure because we don't really know who we are. We don't really know who that little kid is within us. And so, ah, because we're scared, because our ego has us twisted and scared, but we don't want other people to see us as being scared. And so we'll flex our chest up and we'll tighten up and we'll buck up to everybody around us. We'll walk around mean mugging, hoping that we're intimidating people so they don't see how scared we really are. And it is what it is. We've got to grow up. We got to understand who we really are. And the real you is not this shit. The real you is not about how fucking long your hair is or whether or not you got on a fucking wig, what color your eyes are, and how big or how small your breast is, how skinny you are, how curvy you are. None of that shit fucking matters. But we get distracted with that shit. We get fixated with that shit. We get stuck thinking that's how I'm gonna catch a man. That's how I'm gonna catch a woman. And you might be able to catch a guy like that, but you won't keep a guy. You might be able to catch a woman, but you won't keep a woman. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to understand who we are. And this shell is not who you really are. This is just the twisted version of you, the damaged version, the hurt version. And it's only damaged and hurt because your ego and because your pain and trauma still, because you've never learned how to let it go. And so, God help us. How do you deal with, how do you find that little kid within you? Years ago, probably back in '95, I coined this quote: "Wisdom and love are found deep within the jungles of the mind. Most are not courageous enough to enter therein and just glance at it from afar." God help me. Most of us are too terrified, too afraid of diving deep, of going deep within us. We'll sit there on the surface level, and that's it. We won't go any further. And then we get so twisted and man, how come I can't find me? How come I don't really understand me? And da, 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 and I'm at war and da, 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 because you never taken the time to get to know you and to get to know who you really ain't. This was back in '93. I was in Air Force at the time, and I was getting ready to go scuba diving. I love scuba diving. And one day we go out, and I was in Guam. And the waters were just, the waves are just real bad, just crashing all around us, right? And so I go out, go down into the water. And again, the waves are just crash throwing us up against the reef, the coral reef, and all this other stuff. So we go down about 10, 15 feet. And I'm sitting there, and God, I have this aha moment. God shows me what meditating is all about. I've been meditating since this time frame. God gives me this epiphany of what meditating is for me. Do what you do. And so I'm in the water, about 15 feet up under the surface. And you can see the waves just crashing up above. But 15 feet down, you don't feel the effects of the water crashing around you. They're not crashing around you at all. 15, 20 feet up under the water, up under the surface of the water, everything is beautiful. 15, 20 feet up under the water, from the surface of the water, everything is calm. The fish don't even know that there's up there. You can't feel the waves crashing above you. And so I'm standing there in the water and I'm having this aha moment. And God is talking to me, Elijah, this is what meditating is. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, Elijah, when you were up there, the waves were crashing and throwing you all over the place. Once you came within, once you went within, once you went deep, once you got up under the surface, it's a whole new world. Down here, the fish are fluorescent and the colors are beautiful. Everything is calm. And what God was saying was, that's what meditating is. This is how you meditate. Externally, it could be chaos. Externally, it could be World War III. Externally, we got the Democrats and the Republicans. Externally, we got all this stupid shit going on, the tariffs in China and Russia and America and Canada. We got all this stupid, superficial shit going on. to keep us distracted, to keep us fucked up. Once you dive deep, once you get up underneath the surface of the matter and go deep, you're able to experience life on a totally different level. You're able to experience life on a deeper level, in another dimension, where you can have all the peace you want, where you can have all the joy you want. But you got to go deep. You got to get deep. And so meditating is about going within. I got to go within me. I got to go within me. This is why the great majority of people have no peace. No matter what they do, they go to church, they sing, they pray, they run around speaking in tongues, falling, laying out in the spirit, and still ain't got no peace. Still ain't got no joy. Still ain't got no happiness. You think, man, if I get in a relationship, I'll be joyful, I'll be happy, I'll be da da da. And they'll jump in a relationship and everything's cool because we're superficial. Then when we get comfortable with each other, and your wounds and your damage and your brokenness starts coming up. And my wounds and my fears and insecurities start flaring up. Now we got two broken people. And now the wars start. And the peace is gone. The joy is gone. The happiness is gone. What you once thought brought you peace and joy and happiness is bringing you fucking pain and misery. Because it never brought you peace. It never brought you joy. That was an illusion that your ego played on you. And so now you look at the person and you say, you're not my peace. She could never be your fucking peace. What the fuck you talking about? He could never be your fucking peace. What the fuck is going on? You can't be my peace. I can't be your peace. I can only be my peace. And I can only be my peace by going within. You can only be your peace by diving deep within you, by being connected with you, the real you. What's inside of you is going to come out. Say it again. What's on the inside of you is going to come out. What am I saying? If your mind is twisted, if your mind is damaged, if you have a lack mentality, if you operate in fear and insecurities and all this other unhealed shit, that's going to be represented in your life. That's going to be manifested in your relationship. That's going to show up in your health. That's going to show up in your finances. That's going to show up in your mental capacity, your mental thought process, your emotional state of being, because that's what's inside of you. That's what's inside. But when you do the work to heal and release all of that toxic shit, all that pain and that trauma, you do the work to let that shit go and to transmute all of that negative toxic energy to love. You change all of that energy, that negative toxic shit, that stupid ass shit, to love, to wisdom. If that's what's inside of you, That's what's coming out of you. That's what's gonna come out. And check this. You can always find out how a person is when the pressures of life really get to them. When the stresses in life really get to them. When they're really up under a bunch of pressure. You squeeze the lemon hard enough, the juice has got to come out. When you squeeze the lemon hard enough, whatever's on the inside, the pulp, the seeds, whatever's inside that motherfucking lemon is gonna come out. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Whatever's inside the lemon is coming out. That you could guarantee. When life squeezes you, when the pressures of the job start squeezing you, when the pressures of that toxic ass relationship start squeezing you, when the financial pressures start squeezing you, when the trauma and the pain from your raggedy ass, toxic ass, fucked up family starts squeezing you, what's gonna come out? What's coming up? That's when the great majority of us blow it. We blow a motherfucking gasket. We blow a fucking fuse. We lose our rabbit ass mind. And we say that these people bring the worst out in us. Catch this. I can't bring the worst out in you. I can't bring the worst out in you. I can't bring the best out in you. No matter how hard I try. We got to grow up and we got to understand what's on the inside of me is what's going to come out when the pressure builds. And so many of us were like that fucking volcano. The pressure's building. The pressure's building. You can see the fucking smoke coming up. The pressure's building. And all of a sudden, boom, it explodes. All the lava, everything else comes flying out because that's what's inside. And I've said this in so many of my other videos. When you have a nervous breakdown, that's a beautiful process when you really understand it. That's God, universe, source's way of trying to get you to see what you're under or what's going on within you, what you have inside you. That's God, source, universe's way of getting you to release all of that toxic shit that no longer serves you. Release the trauma and the pain of yesteryear. Release the self hatred and the abandonment and the fears and the insecurities. Release the shame. You got to learn to release that. And so when you have a nervous breakdown, it's a release. It's a release. And so many of us, what we try to do, so I have a cup here. We try to get this spiritual shit. All right. I'm drinking some tea. And it's almost halfway through. And so what many of us do, We have all this pain, all this trauma within us that we're carrying around with us. And we think, man, I'm just gonna suppress that and I'm just gonna put all this good stuff in me now. And so we start pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. But the thing is, the negative shit ain't went nowhere. The pain, the trauma, and all the other bullshit is still there. It's still fucking here. You gotta learn to empty your fucking cup. You empty your cup by releasing the pain and the trauma and all the negative shit that no longer serves you. The self hatred, the low self esteem, and all the other toxic shit. Our negative thought process, our negative belief systems on sex, our negative belief system on intimacy, our negative belief system on love, our negative belief system on who we are. Got to learn to release the negative shit. And once you release the negative shit, all that is left, all that is left is the pure shit. Catch that. I'm releasing all the negative stuff from me, my body, my mind, and I release all that negative stuff. And I get in alignment with Source, Universe, the Most High. I get in alignment with that little kid within me. I get in alignment with that God nature because that little kid within me is God talking to me. And most of you ain't ready for that conversation, so we'll say that for a later date. But I get in alignment with that, and all that is left is love, is wisdom, is peace, it's joy, it's abundance. We got to grow up. We have to grow up. So many of us we go looking for abundance external because we haven't tapped into that internal abundance. We go looking for love externally because we've never tapped into that internal love. We go looking for affirmations and confirmations and validations externally because we've never tapped into that stuff internally. We got to grow up. Once you get rid of all the hate, once you get rid of all the unforgiveness, once you get rid of all the judgment of other people, all that is left is love and wisdom. Love, wisdom, and truth. But I can't see the love, wisdom, and truth because I'm blinded by the pain and the suffering you caused me. I can't see the love, the wisdom, and the truth about you because I'm pissed because of you make me feel some kind of way about myself because I don't have what you have and you think you all that and you flexing and did all this other stupid ass shit. So I can't see the real you because of my trauma, my pain, my suffering, my issues. It's just like when we get in a relationship and we quote unquote fall in love. And then we fall out of love. And now the only thing I can think of when I think about you is how you's a miserable motherfucker and you pissed me off and you did it. I can't see anything beautiful about you. I can't see anything peaceful about you. I can't see anything real about you. All I see is pain and suffering and trauma. All I see is my unforgiveness for you, and my hatred towards you, my bitterness towards you. And I don't even realize, real shit, no matter what you did to me, no matter what you did, once I let go of all that negative, stupid ass shit, all that is left, it's love, truth, and wisdom. That doesn't mean that I gotta get back in a relationship with you. Because you may not have healed. You may not have grown the fuck up emotionally, spiritually. You may not have fixed your shit. But I no longer judge you. I no longer condemn you. I no longer try to put you on blast because I've healed. And all that is left, it's love, truth, wisdom, peace, joy. So I ain't got to badmouth you. I ain't got to try to tear you down. I ain't got to try to guilt you or anything else. I'm good. I'm good. I release you. And I don't judge you. I'm no longer bitter and angry with you because I've learned the fucking lessons. Because again, at the beginning of this session, I told you guys everything that happens in life happens for our good. Everything that happens to teach us some shit. And so once we grow the fuck up and learn the fucking lesson, man, I had an aha moment. I had an epiphany. I've grown. I've learned. I thank you for being used as the vessel to bring me to a greater understanding of who the fuck I am. I thank you. I honor you. I salute you for being a vessel to bring me to a greater awareness, a greater appreciation of what true love is, of what true peace is. We got to grow up. We got to grow up. Man. Family, I thank you guys for hanging out with me this Thursday. Man, we're going to go live Sunday. Um, I don't know what the conversation is yet, but we'll be going live again this coming Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you guys. I salute you guys. I appreciate you guys for being part of the tribe. Man, this is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. To be a beacon of hope, to be a beacon of love, to be a beacon of light to others, to heal and to grow and to show others, not judge them, not blast them, but to show them that there's a better way. To show them, not condemn them because they don't do it the way we do it and all this other stupid ass shit, but to show them that you can have peace, you can have joy, you can have hope, you can make it past wherever the fuck you at. You could go through and grow through wherever you at. And this is what we are. And this is what a beacon of light does. This is what a beacon of hope does. It sends out hope. It sends out love. It sends out light. It sends out true wisdom for the betterment of humanity. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.